Hello everyone, welcome to our page, and today we'll be talking about something very important, and that is conflict resolution. Conflict in relationships are inevitable. That is, it cannot be avoided, but combat is optional. So in this video, we're exploring into some effective conflict resolution strategies to help maneuver disagreements and come out stronger on the other side. So let us dive into some vital cues in conflict resolution. The first key we'll be considering today is communication. There is no relationship issue we mention that communication will not be number one. Through communication, you'll be able to understand individuals' perspective, their emotions, their expressions, how they feel concerning a situation. So there are some key points you should consider when communicating to resolve a pending conflict. First, you should practice active listening. Learn how to pay attention to the individual or your partner. That way, you'll be able to know how the person feels and get their expressions clearly. Also, while telling your own part of the story, ensure to use I statements to avoid playing blame games. Also, pay attention to non-verbal communication, such as body language. That way, you know when the person is struggling to express themselves and when they are actually speaking from their heart. Consider constructive feedback. Yes, when the person is trying to react to what you said, take time and listen to the person. Also, seek for clear expressions. When you don't understand what they said, when you don't get what they mean, you ask questions. Why? Constructively. The second point you need to consider while trying to fix a conflict is to identify the root cause. Understand that conflict originates from deeper issues. Most times, something that caused a huge conflict is not based on the disagreement. It might be from what happened in the past. The person might have been gathering it all this while you just did something and then boom, a huge disagreement pops up. And you may think, is that no. Most conflicts originates from deep past grudges. So try to analyze the cause. Consider different perspectives. Not everybody thinks or reasons like you do. So try to look beyond the surface issues. Identify unmet needs, especially in relationships. There are a lot of unmet needs which usually leads to disagreements. The next option, when you have tried these first two above and it seems like the disagreement is getting heated up, the next thing to do is to ask for a way out. You can step back. Yes, there are different ways to step back. When you notice that when you notice that you are getting angry, your emotions are unstable, you can ask for the person to give you a minute so that you can cool off. That's one way to ask to step out. That's you should learn how to acknowledge your emotions. You should take control of your emotions. Ask for a time out. Ask clarifying questions. Don't beat around the bush. When you're trying to resolve a conflict, ask direct questions. Focus on the issues, not the person. Don't say, this is your problem. Why are you always like, you're always the problem? No. Just focus on the issue at hand. And again, some people cannot fix their issues. When it gets to that point, seek for a mediator. Seek for someone who can resolve the issues. Next, seek common ground on finding mutually beneficial solutions. When you have spoken your mind and your partner did, the two of you should sit down and seek for mutual grounds to settle your disagreement. Something that will be beneficial, a solution that will be permanent. If the person say, okay, I don't like too much nagging, I don't like this, or I don't like that, you fix it. Something that will be favorable to the both parties. Lastly, but not the least, practice empathy and forgiveness. After you must have listed your grievances out, learn how to express this emotions, forgiveness. You can empathize with your partner. Conflicts can be opportunities to grow and increase in love and commitment. So it may not always look like an end to the world. So I have a question for you guys. What's the most challenging conflict you've ever faced in your relationship, and how did you resolve it? I'll be sharing just a little story. So if you have yours, you can share it on the comment section so that every one of us can learn. When there is a conflict, for me, the perfect time to resolve is always in the midnight. I can easily wake up my partner and ask him some few questions, speak out my mind, and hear from him. And then, boom, the problem is being solved. So I don't know what works for you. You can share your thoughts on this in the comment section. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you have any thoughts or experiences with conflict resolution, please share them in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to follow, to share for more content in relationships and personal growth. See you in our next video. Thank you.